Dear Marlo, I love the way the Juliette Spin looks. But when I do it, it just kind of sags. It looks sad. Any tips? You know I got 'em. I've been helping people with the Juliette Spin for about 12 years, ever since I first accidentally fell into this. Whether you've been feeling a little more droopy than dramatic or a little saggier than spinning, or if you've never even heard of this spin and want to try something new, today's video, I'm sharing the top 4 Juliette fixer tips so that you can begin to fly. If we haven't already met, I'm Marlo, former international pole dance champ who loved to solve pole dance problems so that you can dance more fluidly and sustainably. Before we get into it, let's see this spin one more time. That's what it looks like when it works. Here's what it feels like for some. And today's video, we're gonna fix that. Number 1, we need to make sure that we're starting, facing, and pulling in the right direction. When doing a Juliette spin, I imagine a large X on the floor. I step forwards and away from the pole on what feels to me like an outward-facing diagonal, creating a line of pull through the free arm and the leg that's off the floor. Sometimes in this moment, people begin to open up too much in their armpit, which means that rather than generating a strong, elastic energy that they can use to spin, they're kind of losing the integrity before it even begins. So we need to make sure that we're stepping and facing away and pulling, but not flaring the arms open. Rather, focus on the line of pull that's coming through the fingers and the toes. Be careful also of lifting the leg too high. Sometimes people think lifting the leg better is better opposition, but it's really not. We're trying to create a clear line of pull away from the pole. And when we lift the leg, well, the leg is gonna come back down, thus interfering with the spin that you'll get by having a low, clear, and consistent reach of the leg. Number 2, allow for a regrip. Spins always spin better when done dynamically. That means that our entrance of weight shifting and grabbing the pole, we don't want to hold any one part of it for too long. So even after you step forwards for your Juliette spin, I suggest re-grabbing before taking the next step. I don't just hold and pull away. It's actually much harder and I feel like I'm losing strength. So I may begin my pull, then re-grab the pole before taking the journey around. Now we know where we're stepping, where we're facing, that we want to create a clear line of pull, that it's okay to re-grip the hand to generate fresh, elastic potential energy. Now we need to look at how we're going to generate the energy that goes around the pole. So from this position, a common error is to begin opening the leg. There are a lot of spins that lead with a leg circle. The Juliette is not one of them. So after you've stepped forwards, keep squeezing your thighs together. Tight, 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 tight. Here, you are squeezing. You lift the side of your hip and you send your pelvis across the pole. Woo! Now, often in that moment, well, it could be a little scary, and we go, ah, and move the bottom foot. The bottom foot does not move. So as you are here, your legs are squeezing together, your pelvis is going back, don't move the bottom foot. If the leg opens prematurely, or the foot moves, you lose some of the effect of what makes the Juliette the Juliette. It's not wrong, it's a remix. So you've stepped, you're facing out, you're feeling fresh, your legs are squeezing together, your foot is gonna stay right there until your pelvis passes the pole, and only at that point do you add the leg whip. The leg whip happens after your knee connects to the pole. So now we know our legs are squeezing together, our hips are leading, and the foot is not gonna come off the floor. you're at the point of the spin where the pole's going to be meeting at the back of the knee. But we want to be ready for that with the last thing you need to know. Tip number 4, keep your eyes over your middle fingernail, reaching for it, longing for it, and whip the leg. You're looking one way while whipping the leg in the other direction. Woo! When we keep our gaze going away from the spin, it really stretches it out. Here's what it would look like if I didn't pay much attention to the reach of the arm or where I'm looking. Not quite the same. So, reaching, looking, once the pole has caught the back of your knee, whip that leg like you mean it. Woo! Soon after that whip, I'll catch the floor with the tips of my toes and absorb the spin on the way down. Short story no one asked for. I got the worst carpet burn of my life on my knee doing this spin, performing it on a stage with carpet. I was very used to landing on my knee and sliding on the floor, but don't do it on the carpet. So there you have it. Top 4 things to know. Step on an outward diagonal. Allow for a regrip. Low is good. Low allows us to spin further away. Have a clear reach. Look at your fingertips. Keep your thighs together and your foot stuck to the floor as your pelvis passes. Don't whip the leg until after your knee has made contact with the pole, and keep looking back at your fingers until the spin dwindles down. If you love knowing what makes static spins truly spectacular, check out my spins course. Information is down below. I'm Marlo Fiskin. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial on fixing up the Juliette Spin. Please comment below, tell me what you learned, ask me your questions about pole dance, fluidity, and technique, and I'll see you next time.